Hey guys, thanks for tuning into The Real Beef. I'm Don Keith, and today my beef is with food. And I also have one more update for you on those Topps Project 2020 baseball cards I purchased. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Join me, Don Keith, in my quest for truth and answers to all my beefs here on The Real Beef.
Welcome back, guys. Now, today, my beef is with food. So, how many of you out there actually think about the ingredients in the food you eat? This loaf of bread looks good. It says FDA approved. How bad can it be, right? And what about that box of sugary sweet cereal you buy for your kids? It's got to be safe if they're marketing it to children, right?
Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for post-sugar rice crinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
I mean, how many of us actually look at the foods we consume and see them for what they could potentially be? Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. Better not have those baked beans. I could get fart cancer.
Fart cancer.
I mean, how many of us have access to a farmer's market or can actually even afford locally sourced foods? I mean, have you been to a Whole Foods lately? I mean, those prices are absolutely ridiculous. Even the supposed fresh food and produce in our local markets can have dangerous additives. Things like shellac, which is the wax that's used to cover those apples and make them look so shiny and appetizing. Now, currently, that substance is classified as food grade, but 30 years from now, it may read like a bad mesothelioma commercial. Did you or a loved one suffer from tendinitis? Have you ever eaten a shellac-covered apple? If so, call Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe today. And what about the disinfectants, sodium hypochlorite, or fungicides, herbicides, insecticides? Should you eat it? Suicide. And did you know that there are foods that we allow legally here in the United States that are actually illegal in Europe and other countries? Things like Mountain Dew, which contains brominated vegetable oil, and a substance that, according to the Mayo Clinic, can cause headaches and memory loss, impaired balance, coordination, as well as irritate skin and mucous membranes. Then there's candies like Skittles, as well as crackers and chips that contain yellow dyes number 5 and 6, and is believed to cause allergic reactions, as well as hyperactivity in children. And what about milk that contains the growth hormone, RBGH, and is known to cause human health problems as well as potential increased cancer risk? There's chicken that's washed with chlorine and bread that's made with compounds found in rubber products, all sorts of chemicals that are found in our everyday foods that we simply trust are safe for us to consume. So what do? I mean, the average person doesn't really have time to ogle every single product in the grocery store and navigate the treacherous landscape of modern nutrition. I mean, for goodness sake, that Teflon coating on your nonstick cookware also contains chemicals that potentially cause an increased cancer risk. So again, what do? Well, my advice and the advice my family and I follow is stick to the walls. Stay out of the aisles and onto the walls where the fresh fruits and vegetables are found and where you'll find the fresh beef, chicken, and pork. And even then, try to pick the stuff that says organic if possible. But also understand that just because that food says organic doesn't mean it wasn't grown with pesticides. They're just natural pesticides. And don't worry, just because that jug of milk says organic doesn't mean that they held it under the cow's tit and squeezed, okay? I mean, unless it says raw, it still goes through the pasteurization process, which is basically when the milk is heated to a certain temperature to kill any harmful bacteria or germs that could make you sick. Now, in truth, my problems with milk go far beyond the hormones that it may contain. I could sit here all day and talk about the problems with milk. For instance, did you know that the FDA allows milk to contain a certain amount of cow pus as well as rodent hair and bug excrement? I mean, if you ever saw a video of one of those pus-filled boils being lanced, you would never drink milk again. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to show it to you. I told you. Not to mention the inflammation that milk causes in your body when you drink it. I mean, did you ever wonder why humans are the only species that drink milk after infancy? Anyway, I digress. So, all right, guys, that's my spiel on food. I'm going to take a quick break right here, and when I come back, I have one more update for you on those Topps 2020 baseball cards.
And now, story time with Seamus the Angry Scot.
Oi there, lads and lassies. I'm Uncle Seamus, here to tell you a nap time story.
Ooh, ooh! Peter Pan! Peter Pan! Peter Pan!
Silence! Peter Pan is for fragile little cream puffs who wet their bed at night. No, children, I have a much better, happier tale for you. It's called Leatherface Loves His Candied Meat Treats. Page 1. Leatherface loves his candied meats. He likes them salty, he likes them sweet, he even likes the hands and feet.
Uncle Shame, I'm scared. Oh, you scared?
You'd shut your ninny cunt mouth if you know it was good for you. Now where was I? Ah, yes. Leatherface had a mysterious van.
Ooh, ooh, like Scooby-Doo?
Oh, no, not like Scooby. It's more of a meat wagon, really. Now quiet, before I tie one of your threads to a spindle and turn it on high. Now where was I? Oh yes, Leatherface had a mysterious van, and sometimes he'd use it to find a man who'd help him make his tasty treats that Leatherface loved to eat and eat.
But, isn't that a chainsaw?
No, it's a giant lollipop.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Okay, fine. It is a giant chainsaw, and this isn't a fairy tale. Leatherface is a maniacal serial killer who chops people into wee bits and wears the skin on his face.
So, the candied meat treats are really...
People!
Story time with Seamus the Angry Scot.
Famous Seamus. All right, guys. One of my viewers, Greg Thomas 82, asked me to provide you with another update on my Topps Project 2020 baseball cards that I purchased. Now, if you don't know about that, you can go back and watch my video, but the gist of it is I spent $82 on 5 cards that I wasn't really happy with for some reasons you'll find out if you go back and watch the video. However, since then, those cards have went from a value of $20 each to over $1,200 each. So I spent in total about $82 and wound up with around $5,500 worth of cards. Now, I'm sad to say they are going back down. This Project 2020 thing has been like a roller coaster. It has exploded at one point, and now that everyone's found out about it, they're ordering the cards, and the print runs are just ridiculous. So the cards aren't quite as rare as they once were, and the values are going down. However, the cards I bought are still as of this taping at a value of around $500. So I'm still sitting at around $2,500 worth of baseball cards that I paid $82 for. So I have to say I am happy that Tops did not take my money back, or take the cards back and give me and return my money. So I'm still not happy with Tops customer service. After all, I am a man of principle. So just because my cards went up in value doesn't mean I have to be happy with the way I was treated as a customer. So anyway, I'm not going to rant about Tops customer service anymore because I am happy now that the cards have gained value. So there you have it. Now, I don't know what these things are going to do, if they're going to stay where they're at, if they're going to continue to drop in value, or maybe they'll go back up eventually. Who knows? But I think I'm just going to hang on to them and see what happens. I mean, $20 a piece. I don't think I'll lose any money off of it. So, hey, maybe I'll make a buck. Who knows? But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to the show today. Hey, if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like on the video and share it with all your friends on social media. I really appreciate it. I'm Don Keith. We'll see you next time.